Are you still looking for more distance off the tee? Or are you slicing your driver too many times? Then that's the perfect video for you. By the way, this is a par 4, 330 yards uphill. Let's go. Yeah, this should be okay. Please comment down below. What's your biggest issue? In this video, I'll show you a simple driver fix to hit it from the inside every time. But first, I have to pitch it on the green. It's about 70 yards and I'm gonna hit my lob wedge, my 60-degree lob wedge. This is short, but it should be, yes, on the green. In one of my next videos, I'll show you how to fix a steep backswing, how to fix a steep angle of attack while pitching, because mine was way too steep right now. But now move on and put it in for birdie. So let's go, get in. There it is, the first birdie of the day. To be able to come from the inside every time, you have to have the right arm structure. My next hole is a par 4. It's 370 yards long. What do I mean by the right arm structure? Let's find out. We will start with the left arm, and the left arm should be internally rotated 45 degrees. This is 0, this is 90, and this is 45. And that's the first very important thing, to come from the inside every time. Yeah, this should be okay. So, your left arm, as I said before, has to be internally rotated 45 degrees. Your right arm has to be externally rotated as much as possible. And your forearm has to be pronated as much as possible. This is pronation and this is supination, by the way. My next shot is about 110 yards and I've got a 52-degree gap wedge. Yeah, this should be okay. Come down. Yeah, it looks a little long. By moving your ball back in your stance, you reduce loft, so your ball will go a little further. I should have known that. But now, this is my chance for birdie. It is from, you will see for sure, left to right. It should be about, let's have a look. Yeah, I feel 2%. Yes, there it is. From left to right. And this is, as I said before, my second chance for birdie. No, that's way too far right. the par putt is still challenging. So I will mark it, I will clean my ball, I will have a look how many spike marks there are, and there are a lot. So let's put it in for par. Okay, I'll take this one every day. Okay, so why is it so important that you have got the right arm structure? It is so important because that's the only way you are able to move your right arm, your right elbow correctly. Because if you're in a position like that, your elbow won't go in this position, which will lead you to this direction. So your club will move from the outside. So the arm structure is the first, but one of the most important things in your golf swing. Okay, the next hole is a short par 5. It's 480 yards downhill. This is the high draw I like to see. Yeah, perfectly executed. Okay, so shot number 2 on this par 5. There are just 140 yards left, which means a 52-degree gap wedge. Yeah, this should be okay. This should be on the green. Even I can't see it. I was not able to see it because the shot was a little short, but that's fine. There is a chance for eagle, and it should be at least a birdie. It should be 2 degrees from right to left. And let's go. What can I do on this short par 5? Yeah, get in. Oh, there it is. Eagle on the short par 5. I like that. After your arms are now positioned correctly, you can move on. Now it's all about your left arm and where it should be. The left arm is perfectly positioned to hit it from the inside every time when your left arm is 30 degrees inwards to your ball target line. Because that's the only way to come from the inside every time. Okay, let's have a look. It's a short par 4, it's 350 yards. It's a big hook. 4! So, and if your left arm is going more than 30 degrees behind of you, you will hit a big hook as you might have seen. So the second shot is again 135 yards, and again it's a 52-degree gap wedge for me. Oh, this is a very low flight, but it should be okay, to be honest. By okay, I meant okay for a thin rocket. It is about 30 yards long, and there is still some work left. I've got a 9-iron in my hands, and it is a chip and run down the slope. How does it look? Yeah, it's okay, but there is still some work left. So this one, in my opinion, moves a little from left to right, and it is uphill. We will see. Okay, that's the first bogey of the day, but by snapping or hooking a tee shot, finning a wedge, that's fine. So let's talk about the backswing again. One of the most important things to talk about, to think about in a golf swing is to place your left arm correctly, which means in an angle of 30 degrees to your ball target line. If you are, like I have been, too far behind, you will come under your plane and your shot would be a hook, like I did. So now I've got the next chance to hit a good shot. It's a short par 4. It's just 310 yards long. So my goal is to place my left arm in an angle of 30 degrees when my arms are parallel to the ground, which is also important. So let's go. Short par 4. Again, a little left to the left hand side bunker. Okay, so I know that I am coming too much from the inside right now, and I have to think more about the position of my left arm. So, second shot, par 4. I've got a lob wedge in my hands, and there should be something possible. Yeah, this is not bad. This is a good chance for birdie. Okay, I think I can do that. What about the break? Okay, should be 3 degrees from right to left, which means a cup to the right. And as I said before, it's a big chance for birdie. There's some sand, okay? Can I make this one? This is a very big chance for birdie. Let's go. Yes, there it is, the next birdie. Almost all of my students place their left arm incorrectly. What do I mean by that? I mean that the left arm always is in a position like that instead of this position. So when you are on a driving range next time, you place an alignment stick in a 30-degree angle to your ball target line. And your only goal is to position your left arm when the arm is parallel to the ground, exactly like this alignment stick. And if you'll do it like that with the correct arm structure, you will come from the inside every time for sure. So this is a par 4, sorry, it's a par 5. It should be a par 4. It's 510 yards long. And I have to come from the inside to hit a powerful draw like this one. So, the second shot on this par 5 is just 220 yards long. I've got a 5-iron in my hands, and this should be enough. To rehearsal, to come from the inside every time as easy as possible, you have to have the right arm structure and you have to place your left arm correctly. Because, as I said before, that's the easiest way to come from the inside without having to do any silly moves in your golf swing. So, shot number 2, and after this shot there's one more thing to talk about. To come from the inside every time, and it is all about hips. Oh, high draw, and again it should be in the bunker. So, luckily I was too short to even catch the bunker. So I have to master a pitch shot and 1 or maybe 2 putts before we can talk about hips, before we can talk about the right hip movement to come from the inside every time as easy as possible. So I've got a 56-degree sand wedge in my hands. Let's go. This is a good one. Little to the right and again a little long. Damn. Okay, so that's my birdie chance. Am I able to make 2 birdies in a row? That's the question right now. It's 2 to 3% from right to left again. I will take 2. We will see. It's a little downhill, which means it should be break a little more, but that should be fine. So come on, putt for birdie on this short par 5. Can I do it? Break, break. Oh no. Oh no, that's just a par, and that's annoying me. So, the next hole is a short par 3. It's just 147 yards long, and now it's all about hip movement. How to place your hips in your setup correctly to come from the inside as easy as possible. And the only thing you have to do is keep your head still and move your hip to the left as far as possible. Because by doing that, your arms, your hands have no chance to swing too early to the left because your hip is there. So try to shift your hip to the left and keep it there. That's the only thing I have to do right now to come from the inside. Because now we should have the right arm structure. We know where the left arm has to go, and we now know how the hip is positioned correctly. That's my setup. My ball is in the middle of my stance and I move my hips to the left, which straightens my right foot, which straightens my right leg, which means I can keep my weight, my pressure forward during the golf swing. So the last but neither important thing is the left hip. Yeah, this is a good shot. It's on the green. And this is the next good shot. And this is the next chance for a birdie. There's the pitch mark. Okay. Now everything is fine again. And there's something in my way. Can I make birdie? Okay, it's just 1% from left to right. So it is a makeable putt. Putt for birdie on this short par 3. Let's make it. Oh no. It's too far to the right. This was a weak putt. Okay. So if you are able to keep your right leg long and your right foot planked to the ground as long as possible, you have a good chance to come from the inside every time. And that's it. You will be surprised how easily it will work all the time. Please leave a comment down below. How did you like this kind of golf course vlog technical video? And please subscribe to my channel.